Ja Morant makes a three, Smitty, and then he does his thing that he's kind of known for. And I guess this one right here is what I guess was told the gesture that he can't use. I want to be clear, Smitty, real quick, and you can have it. I want to be like super clear and transparent with Adam Silver. I think you're a coward. I think you're a coward, and I think this is – I'm never going to defend this shitbird, but I'm going to make sure that we're not being unfair or unjust to any one person. I've seen multiple players do this.
Yes.
Multiple.
Yes.
And in the NFL, they banned this rule for the entire league. Adam Silver has only targeted Ja Morant. He needs to put this rule out league-wide, Smitty. No gun gestures if you're going to continue to fucking point out this guy. Because the reputation of having a real gun is his issue for this. Like, let's just be real. The other cats can do it because they haven't had a real gun on fucking IG Live.
Right.
This cat is continuing to be pointed out because of your lack rules, Adam Silver, and you just haven't put out the entire overall no more gun gestures for anybody. Because I've seen him and Buddy Hill did it the other day at each other. It's actually like, it's really a sad deal, Smitty, especially after the killing we just saw. It's like insensitive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's funny as fuck because you're looking at it like, dog, do these motherfuckers understand? Like, when is Adam Silver just going to pull your fucking card, Ja Morant, and say, you know what? We've given you multiple chances. You don't get it. Sometimes some people just don't get it, Smitty. And you got to go. A year ban or whatever. They've already given him how many games?
Did that, basically. I already did that.
Well, it was I mean, it wasn't a whole year.
A lot of games on me.
I'm talking about just a whole year. No play. Like, something's going to have to jog this cat's memory, homie. Like, I don't know what you're going to do, but, like, at the end of the day, first of all, Adam Silver needs to put a whole fucking league ban on it for the league so we can just stop discussing Ja Morant. But then on the other side is a grown folk making a lot of money, Smitty. This cat right here he's a young man that's troubled, man. He don't get it. I'm sorry. He don't get it. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. A lot of people do this in the league, and it's not an issue for anybody else. But again, we understand why it's an issue for
him out.
Right. Right. That's a great point. But at the same time, though, two things can be true. Ja Morant, you know your history. You know the videos that everybody saw. If I'm you and I'm just being smart, I'm not doing anything that can be looked at as gun related. I don't want to. I'm not playing Call of Duty. I'm not doing nothing that got a gun reference. Nothing.
Well, I mean, nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. You ain't gonna see me do shit.
Nothing. No weapon.
Like,
no weapon.
With my
nothing.
hand. Nothing.
I ain't cutting my steak. Nothing. I ain't doing none with a weapon. I
might do this, Smitty, and then
I might be opposite. I might you know. But yeah,
I ain't gonna put my hand down my back. I'm not gonna do that. That's racist.
But that's where I'm at with it. Because again, guys have been doing different variations of this for years. Because we get it's a comparison. It's similar. I'm a good shooter, so that's just their way of doing it. Some people do the 3 to the head, and like it's different little references that people do. And it wasn't a big deal until Ja Morant's video went out. So now it's becoming a bigger deal. So because of that, it's like, Ja, just chill, like just be smart, you know. And to his credit, whatever, we ain't heard nothing until like this week. Like Ja has been pretty clean, ain't did nothing stupid, ain't got no trouble. He ain't really been
kind of like though, like he's kind of disappeared as like we thought this guy was the face of the league,
right?
Like he's kind of like we don't really like.
Yeah, we don't talk. We don't.
You know, all these other guys have kind of trumped him in the last 2 years, and it's like, what happened to Ja Morant? Like, you were the guy.
He got suspended. Then he came back last year.
I heard
for like 2 games. Got hurt. He basically missed like 1.5, 2 seasons. The Grizzlies now are, you know, looking pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? They're still, you know, the West is so tight. I think they're still kind of fighting for play-in a position, but they've been a good team this year. He's averaging, you know, 23 points, 7 assists, like shooting about 46%. Feel like he's he's playing good. It just, I think, like you said, missing that all that time and seeing guys like Shai Gilgeous, obviously Jokic keep doing this thing, seeing Tatum win a ring last year, seeing Anthony Edwards kind of continue. All these younger guys got better while John Morant was on the sideline. And I think just the storylines of them and the hype around them kind of overcame and trumped John Morant. On top of the fact that he's in Memphis, he's in a market that's not that big as well. So I think a lot of things, kind of piled against him, so to speak. He's still hooping. Like, it ain't nothing like he's still doing his thing. So
here's the like.
And made the game winner last night, by the way. Ended up making this same game, made the game winner.
Yeah.
Tom,
I think that was this right here. But here's the thing.
This ain't the game winner right here.
Oh, it was another one. Then he did his same thing. Here's the thing, like this is back to that Draymond Green respect thing video that we did, and it's out there right now. We had a Shaun King discussion. Like, this is another reason we've had idiots in my generation play basketball, football. We've had guys talk shit. We've had the TOs of the world clowning on the star. Like, we've always had the competitive talking shit and barbershop banter. Like, this is another reason, though, in my opinion, that we say there's no respect, because you got the 150 million reasons to shut the fuck up. We had maybe 1 million. 3 million was a big time payday, and I get the times are relative and all that. But you have life, but still, even $5 million then, Smitty, which was huge, is not 250 million. Like, there's no comparison to that shit. This guy has made generational money off of the road that was paved for him, and yet he continues to disrespect it. I'm not saying disrespect the OGs, the game itself that's given him this opportunity to change everything in front of his life. Like, this cat might ruin it. Like, here's the issue I have. You got guys like him, who's a freak of nature. Then you got a guy like Zion, who's a fucking freak of nature. He's out again another year. I'm going to literally, I know we don't have time, but we have to make a show for it, because I'm literally putting him on my bus watch list. I got to be honest, Smitty, like, that's why the respect factor gets lost, though. When you got guys like Zion Williamson, who's just refuses to just be in shape at the all-time high of the precipice of your sport and make all this money and be a freak of nature that you are, and then you just slap the game in the face. That's just my opinion. That's why I think the lack of respect's there. That's just another story for another day. But I'm being honest, Smitty, like, the kid right here, his daddy's on the sideline with a porn star. He's always getting into it with somebody, Shay or Shannon Sharp on the sideline Laker game. Got a drink, he got this red cup. Like, it's always a show with these motherfuckers. Like, I don't understand why, to your point, you can't just shut the fuck up. I get being flamboyant and talking shit. I'm that way. You're that way. Yeah. If we're gonna clown, we can clown,
for sure. And that's who Jai's been. That's what got him here. I'm not saying just be like a robot on the court. That's not who he is. Like, he likes it. He's competitive. Literally, I like Jai on the court. I think everything he does is great. Just don't do no gun reference. That's all I'm saying. Do everything else. Talk shit.
I just think it's a big.
Be who you are. Just don't do the gun references. That's it.
I just think the bigger picture is like something. I just think there's some bigger, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the daddy's not a daddy. He's a homie. Like, that's number one. Like, I love that the daddy's around the motherfucker. Like, I really do.
Every day he's with him. I don't want to be like that guy. We saw the videos of him training Ja when Ja was a kid and the hard training he's putting him through. You know what I'm saying? I think now in this current role, he's like a friend. But from what I at least saw, the videos they would show growing up, it seemed and looked like he was an actual father in his life and training them and getting them ready and all that. But it's like now that Ja got the money, it's like, hey, my job done. Like, hey, I'm gonna reap the benefits of this too. Do what it looks like.
Yeah, I like. Half you're gonna bitch and moan. Oh, he don't have a daddy. Then the other fucking half don't want to give the credit when the daddy's in the kid's life. Right. I give Lonzo Ball. I give Ball. Grew up right here, so I got to see him. But I got to see LeVar with Lonzo and Melo and all them as a youngster right here at Chino. And I'm like, fuck, man, that's what daddies are do. Like, that, I don't understand why you mad at him. He's made his family generational wealth anyway. At the end of the day, they're set for life. And this cat right here, his daddy been around him since he was a little kid. I know people that coach Coach Zion, coach all these guys in South Carolina. The bottom line is, you were there with them, and you had a good 2-family income, decent coin, nice little house, cool spot. Ja was dressed like fucking, Carlton. And now all of a sudden you're gangster when you make money. See, we was gangster and then made the money, and then you didn't see us no more. He's opposite. He's flipped the script and was Carlton, got money, and now he's gangster.
That's why I say yesterday we had another topic. I said this is our fault though, our generation and your generation, because y'all made whether y'all meant to do it or not, y'all made gangsters seem cool.
Well, here's the thing though, like
be real, JB. Like the gangster was like, damn, that was a cool cat.
You talking about NWA and shit?
You had all the girl, even you jokingly come on here and I'm begging it, but it was cool. So now the young guys in their head, they want to be that because that's deemed as
I don't know. Cool. I think it's a different deal. Because I think you're confused. There's two different cultures and generations in that culture. You got a hustler culture. Yeah, which we used to call lures. We were about money and bitches and woo. Then you got real gangsters. All right. Okay. Now that was the image that NWA came out and portrayed, but there was really only one cat that was a gangster in that whole thing. Nah, he wasn't even a gangster. He was a dope dealer. He was a hustler.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, Ren was the only gangster.
Ren was the only gangster. Okay.
And so like that Dre and Cube were shipped out to Taft, Woodland Hills. Like we know the real. Yellow was just a homie kicking it. Easy was just a little hustler on the side. Dre,
street dude though, right? Easy was real street dude.
Kelly Park. I've been around since a little kid. He's kicking on the corner at Randy's at the donut store. The problem is he was never a gangster though. He wasn't like a bitch or something, but he wasn't no like gangster. He was like a little hustler, little sealed nicks and dimes, and
I thought Easy was Crip affiliated.
He is, but it doesn't mean he's a gangster. Kelly Park is a Crip neighborhood, but he wasn't like that. So the problem is like that was the first image, right? That was NWA. Everybody wants to be like NWA. Khakis, corduroy, croak sack.
Before them, no, even I would say Ice-T a little bit, but that whole the West Coast, the gangster rap to your point made it like popular. Everybody wanted to.
But it was like Public Enemy on the East Coast kind of had the same vibe though, and they were before NWA or right with it. So like, there's a lot I don't know, but I'm just saying like the issue I have is now these young cat rappers have come out and now are doing it and acting as if this is really their lifestyle when it's not. And then you hear about a guy like King Von or whatever. He was really like that. Well, the thing is,
he's really doing.
Yeah,
my folks really doing shit.
So but you're showing it now on podcasts on Adam 97, and you go on these all these blogs and blogs or whatever.
Adam what?
Whatever that motherfucker. The girl that his brother that gets ran through, like all this shit. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy, man.
Now I feel you. Like on a serious note, I don't understand it, but I do understand it. Like I don't understand in the sense that like it don't make sense. You're $200-something million. Why y'all trying to portray like you hard or being gangster? Or like who you trying to impress? You trying to impress your boy from your neighborhood still and show that you still about it? When again, a lot of y'all didn't even grow up like that. I'm somebody who actually grew up in the hood, like on a serious note, but I decided not to go that route because I knew that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? So like but it's people who didn't even grow up in the hood who just want to be affiliated. You know what I'm saying? I was watching interview last night on Club Shay Shay of Damon Wayans, one of the older Wayans brother, and he was talking about his kids. He said my kids grew up in like Beverly Hills, but he said I wasn't keeping my eyes on them enough, and they're hanging out in the hoods and they want to be with the Crips and the Bloods and hanging with them. Like, if for some reason, kids who grow up good, a lot of times it's like they want to prove themselves that they haven't been coddled and they're not spoiled and they want to go hang with the gangsters in the hood to prove something. It's crazy.
Look what I put in the private chat. Like this shit is getting to be insane, homie. Like this is the shit though that's gonna hurt the kid because everyone's gonna take it. I know you saw my post last night. I know you saw my post last night, dog. TNT's whole crew, Smitty. TNT's whole crew mimicked this cat. You heard you saw it. I caught it and I was like,
it was funny though.
Like,
That's funny.
duel, silencer. He's a silencer.
Recoils,
recoils, killer,
reload,
like straight shooter,
sharpshooter.
Homie, like this shit, dog. They're clowning this cat. He's like now getting mocked. He's getting mocked on TNT, and like TNT the last couple weeks, Smitty, I'm gonna be real. Since Barkley is and Kenny's covering the college Final Four and shit.
Yeah.
Like they've been on Hinge, homie. They doing some shit like fuck it, we're out of here anyway.
Yeah.
Like they talking shit. Like that's what I don't get it. So that's what we do every day. But
yeah,
I don't think we can show that, Bailey. I don't know if I would.
We ain't Shaq and show it. Yeah, I wouldn't show that. Ain't no point. I'm trying to get this money.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It is hilarious. Huh?
That's crazy though. AI is a motherfucker.
Maybe you can retweet it and tell your fans to go look at Twitter when we go to our commercial break here in 2 seconds.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Cool. I don't know why you brought it up there.
I just wanted you to see it.
All right, cool. Well,